So you've just finished the bar fight seminar with Dana Bolnick. In your experience as a multiple years working the doors and working in this actual club that we've done it in, what's your sort of initial observations you'd make?
I think the simplicity of teaching principles rather than overcooking the techniques. I think you can get wrapped up in trying to decide which techniques you may use for different scenarios, and I think at the end of the day, with this environment, you must remember that there's a lot of sensory deprivation. You are in a confused state and your reactions have to be instinctive. I think Dan teaches that very well, and he teaches the importance of the principle and the instinct behind the principle. And for me, that's essential.
You've done a lot of martial arts in the past, so how does your experience here today relate to people who maybe have trained in either traditional or other combat systems, things that are well recognised and lots of people practice? You've done that yourself, so how does that compare?
I found that the trouble with any martial arts is that it becomes choreographed, it becomes predictable. I find that if training techniques out of context, if you want to train in order to be a martial artist and accomplish something with martial arts, then that's fine. For a realistic training for an environment where it's hostile, it can turn into a hostile environment very quickly. It's a very different reason for training. The difference being that with martial arts, you can almost predict what's coming. You can fight with a partner and your mirror neurons will almost mirror what they're doing, and it becomes a dance, it becomes a choreographed thing in a very controlled environment. You put anyone that's trained like that into an environment where they've got sight deprivation, hearing deprivation, all sorts of senses are impaired, it's a very different thing. So I think training the Kalah system is definitely a lot more realistic and totally practical.